Hey yo, wait up with us. Y'all motherfucking girls, man, that's one.
Yeah. With a job, man. Well, yeah. Quarter water in my hand. Fifth floor view, whole block like a band. Dice game rocking by the busted hydrant. Cops creep slow, but the crew stay vibrant. Single mom working that double in the dark. Left food on the stove, left grit in my heart. Uncle on the couch with the cable too loud. Told me how to move through a wild ass crowd. Notebook full, little kid with a plan. Words like work, had to hustle what I can. Hand me down bubble dreams, heavy in the cold. Whole stairwell echo when I clear my throat. This that back when the block spoke. Pay phone calls and cigar smoke. 4 flights up a door propped open. Whole hallway lean when the big bass broken. This that back when the block spoke. Graph on the wall and the sky full of hope. I came up off that staircase omen. New York breath and my lungs still swollen. Yeah, corner store cat, knew my name, knew my faults. Kept me off the strip when it flared with the chalk. Told me, little man, write what you see, or you end up like me, tryna fight that grief. Summertime sweats, chain link soundtrack, sirens in the night. Neighbors yell, stand back, but we ran toward it. Curious and cursed, trying not to end up on a RIP shirt. Cypher in the park, light dim, hearts big. Pass that rhyme like a torch to the kids. Every 16 felt like rent when it hit. If the landlord hated, we just doubled the grip. This that back when the block spoke. Pay phone calls and cigar smoke. 4 flights up a door propped open. Whole hallway lean when the big bass broken. This that back when the block spoke. Graph on the wall and the sky full of hope. I came up off that staircase omen. New York breath and my lungs still swollen. From the cracked tile to the back file, everybody got a story they hide deep down. Ooh, from the park jam to the train scam, every echo in the tunnel still my hometown. This that back when the block spoke. Pay phone calls and cigar smoke. 4 flights up a door propped open. Whole hallway lean when the big bass broken. This that back when the block spoke. Graph on the wall and the sky full of hope. I carry that weight like a chain I'm holding. New York carved in my chest, bold golden.
Brooklyn. Listen. Yeah. Corner store smoke, grease on the pages. Domino clack, old heads, old phrases. Cracked leather seats, yellow cab screeching. Mama yelling out the window while the preacher still preaching. Secondhand Jordans, lace them like armor. Lunchroom legends, rap louder than the drama. Milk carton mics, knuckles on the table. Every verse a hustle, every word a label. It's that skyline story, stained with glory. Raised on the rumors and staircase worries. From the park bench dreams to the last train home. New York in my voice, that's stone on stone. Yeah. Skyline stories, echo when I breathe. If I leave this block, it still lives in me. Polo on layaway, tag still dreaming. Feds in the hallway, I stay scheming. Dice hit the concrete, heart start racing. Shorty got a scholarship, everybody basing. Fire escape thrown over siren songs. We talk big futures over little wrongs. If the gate rolled up, I might flip this pain. Turn a one-room view to a household name. It's that skyline story, stained with glory. Raised on the rumors and staircase worries. From the park bench dreams to the last train home. New York in my voice, that's stone on stone. Come on. Skyline stories, echo when I breathe. If I leave this block, it still lives in me.
Hand to the sky, feet in the gutter. Same crack floor, same chip butter. If tomorrow don't come, we still wrote our page. Little kids on the corner spitting golden days.
It's that skyline story, stained with glory. Raised on the rumors and staircase worries. From the park bench dreams to the last train home. New York in my voice, that's stone on stone. Come on. Skyline stories, echo when I breathe. If I leave this block, it still lives in me. point B to get it. Yeah. 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 Cribs, Tim's on the staircase. Brownstone bricks, paint flake. Mama yelling, hit that plate. I'm in the hallway flipping takes. Snack money in a rubber band. Dreams bigger than the motherland. Graffiti tags on the oven pan. Cooking schemes, not just pots and pans. Bus pass, metro card, 2 swipes. Cold wind cutting through these tube socks. Shorty said my crew too hype. Till she heard the flow when the room stopped. This that hallway echo. Project window halo. All my day ones say so. We don't fade, we let go. Snapback pieces, build that crown. From uptown steps to the underground. New York talk when the beat come round. If you know, then you know that sound. Phone booth, quarter on the wire. Calling up cuz come supply the fire. You show up late, still right on time. One joke in and we all rewind. Dice game on the milk crate. Old heads talk about the bill day. Saying kid, keep your skills straight. Respect your word, keep your bills paid. I took notes on the park bench. Turned every loss to a bar clench. Now every block that I walk past feel like a stage with a raw laugh. It's that hallway echo. Project window halo. All my day ones say so. We don't fade, we let go. Snapback pieces, build that crown. From uptown steps to the underground. New York talk when the beat come round. If you know, then you know that sound. Handshake, street code, 3 knots. We was broke, still dream big. Detox from the doubt, from the cheap shots. Now the flow worth 3 blocks. This that hallway echo. Project window halo. All my day ones say so. We don't fade, we let go. Snapback pieces, build that crown. From uptown steps to the underground. New York talk when the beat come round. If you know, then you know that sound. Crumbs in the couch, coupons on the fridge. Mama stretch $1 like she bending the bridge. Hand me down hoodie, smell of rain in the seams. I learn more from the silence than the classroom schemes. Bus stop sermons from the old heads talking. Stay sharp, little man, World Cup when it's walking. I kept that tucked right next to my pride, right next to that letter that my pops never signed. Cold dust, one truth, that's all that I came from. Hand on my heart, other hand on the pace stub. If I fall, but I fall for the real ones. Cold dust, one truth, still glow when the day's done. News on the set, same pain, new anchor, same block, new name, fresh paint on the anger. We pray over plates that barely kiss the rim, then laugh like we rich just to feel it from within. I seen friends trade dreams for a quick little advance. Now they stuck in the loop of the same slow dance. I just write what it was, what it is, what it do. If the mirror feel heavy, then I'm talking to you. Cold dust, one truth, that's all that I came from. Hand on my heart, other hand on the bass stub. If I fall, but I fall for the real ones. Cold dust, one truth, still glow when the day's done. Let the past float up from the cracks in the floor. Every scar, every loss, I just add to the Lord. From the first deep breath to the last I use, all I ever really had was this cold dust, warm truth. Cold dust, warm truth, that's all that I came from. Hand on my heart, other hand on the pace stub. If I fall, but I fall for the real ones. Cold dust, warm truth, still glow when the day's done. porch. Same sneakers by the door. Mom praying in the kitchen, I saw a voice hoarse. Unpaid bills, curling on the fridge. Phone line dead, but the yelling still live. Big cousin came home in a suit. Said books beat bars, I just stared at his boots. Writing rhymes on the back of the light bill. Trying to turn late fees into life skills. Yeah. Cracks in the concrete, roots still reach. We grew from the struggle like a stubborn weed. Hands up to the sky, feet stuck in the street. If they don't make space, we carve our own seat. Yeah, cracks in the concrete, still we breathe. Every scar that they gave, that's the armor I keep. From the floor to the peak, from the loss to belief. Cracks in the concrete, but we stay, we don't leave. Bus ride, 3 transfers to class. Lunch card empty, so I'm sipping from the tap. Teacher said, you'll end up where your dad at. I laugh back, watch the kid flip the math fast. Block boy, betting on the first to fall. I'm betting on the verse on this tattered wall. Spray paint sermon on a brick and a beam. This hood raised hell, but it's birthing a dream. Cracks in the concrete, roots still reach. We grew from the struggle like a stubborn weed. Hands up to the sky, feet stuck in the street. If they don't make space, we carve our own seat. Cracks in the concrete, still we breathe. Every scar that they gave, that's the armor I keep. From the floor to the peak, from the loss to belief. Cracks in the concrete, but we stay, we don't leave. Yeah, yeah. 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 Gold frames, scuffed Timbs, same block, new spins, cardboard on the hallway floor. Uncle showed me what the corner's for. Dice games, church fans, same breeze. Cop lights crawling through the maple trees. Staple flyers on the bodega gate. Prom nights, promissory notes fake. Brownstone stoops like a front row seat. Watch kings talk crown work, crown to the concrete. From the 2 train rumble to the rooftop set. Brooklyn in my breath, Brooklyn in my step. Every crack in the pavement, got a name I won't forget. From the Marcy to the Met, that's a Brooklyn silhouette. Yeah, yeah, that's a Brooklyn silhouette. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Laundry bag steam in the Sunday snow. Corner store cat in the front window. Sweet juice, loose leaf in the Jansport. Dreams in a spiral, plans in the transport. Graffiti script on a rusted gate. Whole life written in a shaky straight. Heard hope in the smoke of a backroom game. Old heads humming while they said my name. Taught me, keep your laces tight, mind sharper. Pray for a long life, grind harder. Look both ways, trust your own intel. And never write a story you ain't ready to tell. The 2 train rumble to the rooftop set. Brooklyn in my breath, Brooklyn in my step. Every crack in the pavement, got a name I won't forget. From the Marcy to the Met, that's a Brooklyn silhouette. Yeah. That's a Brooklyn silhouette. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Handshakes, head nods, whole code in a single look. Whole world in a single block. Yeah, whole book in a single hook. Look, from the 2 train rumble to the rooftop set. Brooklyn in my breath, Brooklyn in my step. Every crack in the pavement, got a name I won't forget. From the Marcy to the Met, that's a Brooklyn silhouette. Yeah, that's a Brooklyn silhouette. Yeah. Brownstone corners. Let's talk. Store gum on the floor tiles. Newsstand man knew my whole file. Milk crate thrown on the curbside. Whole block buzzing like a beehive. Dice game tucked by the brick wall. Payphone rings echo down the long hall. Stoops like pews for the night talks. Dreams in Tim's doing long walks. Cracks in the concrete, we rose up slow. Turn a one-way block to a runway show. Street elegance, heavy steps, head held high. Brooklyn on my back till the day I die. From the A train rumble to the Parkside breeze. Turn a burned out lot to a room of King Street elegance, heavy steps, head held high. Yeah, Brooklyn on my back till the day I die. Open hydrant kids in the ghost spray. Old heads argue about the old days. Pizza spot booth where the plans grew. Folded up maps in a scuff shoe. Graffiti on gates like a roll call. Names in the paint, we ain't go far. Mom's in the window with the slow wave. Should be home for the light fade. Cracks in the concrete, we rose up slow. Turn a one-way block to a runway show. Street elegance, heavy steps, head held high. Brooklyn on my back till the day I die. From the A train rumble to the Parkside breeze. Turn a burned out lot to a room of King Street elegance, heavy steps, head held high. Brooklyn on my back till the day I die. Handshakes tight, cold in the grip. Stories in the scuff on the lip of the kick. We ain't had much, but the prize stayed big. Every crack step still feel like a bridge. From the cracks in the concrete, we rose up slow. Turn a one-way block to a runway show. Street elegance, heavy steps, head held high. Brooklyn on my back till the day I die. From the A train rumble to the Parkside breeze. Turn a burned out lot to a room up King Street elegance, heavy steps, head held high. Brooklyn on my back till the day I die.
Corner store coffee. Sun on the stoop. Creasing the fit. Tucking the truth. Yeah. Fresh face, scuffed Tim's, stairs with the paint chip. Mom's at the window, praying on lane switch. Dice on the sidewalk, dreams in a knotted bag. Shorty with the chip nails, hard in the Prada tag. Bootleg cabs hum, sirens in the backdrop. OG on the milk crate, schoolers on the trap plots. Marble steps, chip stone, name in the mailbox. Whole block talking like we gon' make the chain pop.
From the marble steps to the skyline flex, we was broke, still dressed like we cashed that check. Call it street elegance, talk with intelligence. Gold on the neck, but we polish up the sentences. From the marble steps, where the stories stretch. Every crack in that cement got a legend etched. Got a legend etched.
Yeah. Cardboard on the curb, kids spin on their shoulder. Jazz from the 6th floor, cooling off the boulder. Brown bag wisdom, folded in a handshake. Code in the slang, turn the pain into pancakes. Graph on the shutters, whole wall talk vibrant. Weaving through hydrants, chalk where the time went. Hand-me-down thoughts, but the mind tailor fit. Turn a rent due nightmare to a primetime script.
From the marble steps to the skyline flex, we was broke, still dressed like we cashed that check. Call it street elegance, talk with intelligence. Gold on the neck, but we polish up the sentences. From the marble steps, where the stories stretch. Every crack in that cement got a legend etched. Got a legend etched.
Yeah. Who knew from that hallway like we glow this far? 2 trains, 3 jobs, still we look like stars. In gate, intercom, buzzing through the scars. Every bar stitched tight like a tailor on the yarn.
From the marble steps to the skyline flex, we was broke, still dressed like we cashed that check. Call it street elegance, talk with intelligence. Gold on the neck, but we polish up the sentences. From the marble steps, where the stories stretch. Every crack in that cement got a legend etched. Got a legend etched.
$2, brown bag, walking past the hydrant steam. Grandma on the 5th floor, rosary and TV screen. Shorty on the corner said he wanna be on magazines, but he only read the streets, never read a single thing. Old heads by the deli playing numbers, trading scars. Little man, say your money, you ain't built for all these wars. I was scribbling in my notebook while they argued about the Knicks, turning every shot at rumor to a line, to a flip. This that corner store chronicle, everyday diorama. From the milk crates to the marble on my mama's old counter. I came up off loose change, now I'm banking on these blocks. Turn the gossip on the block to a crown and a watch. Yeah, corner store chronicle, from the sugar to smoke. If you listen close enough, every whisper is a quote. I was raised on pay it later and a lecture at the door. Now I pay the tab in full, same name on the store. Summer 95, freezer broke, ice cream all melted. Owner gave it to the kids, said take it, we felt it. First time I saw somebody give and get nothing back. Logged it in my mental like a blueprint, a map. Years later, same block, different logo on the glass. Used to sweep before a soda, now I'm signing off the cash. Nephew at the counter asking how you make it flip. Told him every single blessing started out as just a risk. That corner store chronicle, everyday diorama. From the milk crates to the marble on my mama's old counter. I came up off loose change, now I'm banking on these blocks. Turn the gossip on the block to a crown and a watch. Corner store chronicle, from the sugar to smoke. If you listen close enough, every whisper is a quote. I was raised on pay it later and a lecture at the door. Now I pay the tab in full, same name on the store, yeah. From the credit on the pad to the credit on the card. From the bucket full of change to a driveway full of cars. If they ask me where I'm from, point my thumb back at that door. Every legend that I love got their start in some small store. It's that corner store chronicle, everyday diorama. From the milk crates to the marble on my mama's old counter. I came up all loose change, now I'm banking on these plots. Turn the gossip on the block to a crown and a watch. It's corner store chronicle, from the sugar to smoke. If you listen close enough, every whisper is a quote. I was raised on pay it later and a lecture at the door. Now I pay the tab in full, same name on the store, yeah. Corner store. Shorty at the counter counting crumpled bills. Grandma in the aisle reading coupon deals. Owner on the phone talking import export, but he still front me chips when my funds fall short. Scratch off dust sitting thick on the floor. Guy by the fridge telling lies about war. I'm in the back row flipping through the snack rack. Dreams in my backpack, numbers on my snapback. Outside, sirens sing the same old song. Inside, auntie hum says baby be strong. I nod, grab the change, step into the heat. Whole neighborhood heartbeat on this one small street, yeah. From the corner store to the big screen visions. Bag full of hope and a pocket full of wishes. Used to count coins, now I'm counting up decisions. Same block, same soul, just a different set of missions. From the corner store where we learned our position. Every lost kid practiced faith in the kitchen. Now I walk tall, still remember what I'm missing. Same heart, same scars, just a different definition. Dice game cracking by the newspaper stand. Uncle say, but the world want a brand. Old head on the milk crate preaching about stocks, but he still owed the bodega for the orange box. Mama worked late, I was ringing up bread. Pay at the end of the week, that's what Mr. Singh said. He knew who was hungry by the way I was moved. He slid extra rice when our pride bruised. Real. Saw the first chain, saw the first raid too. Saw the same kid leave and the same kid lose. I just wrote names in the margins of my past. Swore I'd turn all of this pain into something we could have, yeah. From the corner store to the big screen visions. Bag full of hope and a pocket full of wishes. Used to count coins, now I'm counting up decisions. Same block, same soul, just a different set of missions. From the corner store where we learned our position. Every lost kid practiced faith in their kitchen. Now I walk tall, still remember what I'm missing. Same heart, same scars, just a different definition. Yeah! shorty at the register, counting singles in a jar. Dreams bigger than the awning, in a faded yellow star. Pop sweeping up the glass from last night's little war. Says mind where you step, kid. This block keeping score. Got my notebook in my jacket, like a secret I protect. Mama praying I stay honest while I'm ducking disrespect. Saw my cousin in a cruiser, hands pressed on the hood. That could be my future if I'm stuck in his woods. Corner store chronicles, same block, different goals. Some chase quick dollars, some chase stay so. We all want that way out, but the way out's unclear. Corner store chronicles, I wrote my life in here. Yeah, yeah. Old head in the back, selling Lucy, selling game. Pointed at the milk crate, said that's your first stage. Claim your name, I was 16, jittery, spitting rhymes to the glass. He just nodded on the 2 and 4, let the words outlast your past. He told me use your wins, use your wounds, use your loss. Learn to read the room, kid, then you learn to be a boss. So I mapped out every aisle, every face, every scheme. Turned the gossip out of freezer to a verse about a dream. Corner store chronicles, same block, different rows. Some stack quick paper, some patch their holes. We all want that clean slate, but the line stops here. Corner store chronicles, I wrote my life in here. They say this place small, I say this place deep. Every rumor on the rack, every secret in the cheap seats. If these dusty tiles could talk, they would sound like me. A little crack still intact, still chasing that key. Corner store chronicles, same block, different goals. Some chase quick dollars, some chase their souls. We all want that way out, but the way out's near. Corner store chronicles, I built my life from here. Yeah, from here.
Yeah. 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 Big coat, cold wind. Crack Tim's old grin. Mom praying that the rent hold in. I learned math in the trap hall. Count packs in the black stairwell. Flipping that till it's stacked tall. Dice bounce on the milk crate. Nephew watching from the 5th floor gate. Told him pick books over big weight. Still I slide through the same block. Same cop, same clock. Same kids trying to make their name pop. Oh, this that back block gospel. Bread from the gravel. Blessing every verse I drop though. Came from the stress, from the stress, from the hassle. Now we turn the pain into gold when we rap, yo. This that back block gospel. Back block. Still hear the echoes in my head when it starts, so every single line feel colossal. Big dream stuffed in a small, that's a pasta. All up, yeah, yeah. 3 calls, 2 left on my minute plan. Baby mom's heated, say I never had a bigger plan. All I had was a bus pass and a little grand, plus a spiral notebook with a scribble hand. OG say, shorty, you a walking stock tip. Either pen or the pen, boy, you gotta lock this. So I pick, think over indictments. Turned all of them sirens into crowd excitement. Now the block treat me like the loud they lightin'. Pass me around like hope in a cipher. Still see ghosts when the blunt get tighter. Names on the wall that ain't coming bad life. This that back block gospel. Bread from the gravel. Blessing every verse I drop though. Came from the stress, from the stress, from the hassle. Now we turn the pain into gold when we rap, yo. This that back block gospel. Back block. Still hear the echoes in my head when it stops, so every single line feel colossal. Big dream stuffed in the small, that's impossible. Yeah. Whole hood on my shoulders, but it feel like fur. I was built for the burden, that's the real right there. From the 4th floor window to the world out here. If you hit us in the struggle, let it heal that fear. Yeah, 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 yeah. This that back block gospel. Bread from the gravel. Blessing every verse I drop though. Came from the stress, from the stress, from the hassle. Now we turn the pain into gold when we rap, yo. This that back block gospel. Back block. Still hear the echoes in my head when it stops. So every single line feel colossal. Big dream stuffed in a small as a parcel.
Yeah. Brown bag breakfast, bodega cat by the chips, old head preaching on the milk crate, saying son don't trip, loose change in my pocket, Metro card on his last swipe, mama folding lotto slips, praying we don't lit this twice, project hallway echo, graffiti on the busted door, I learned math off corner scales, and who to trust by who want more, cousin caught a case for a chain that ain't even shine, judge gave him football numbers for a $12 crime. These are corner store confessions from a shorty on the stairwell listening. Every scar came with a lesson. We was broke, but we still had vision. From the crate to the park to the session, turn pain into rhyme progression. This is corner store confession. Say a prayer, then we hit that mission. Yeah. Auntie frying chicken with the window propped by a shoe. Steam fog up the glass, you can't see in, but I see you. Roaches in a sugar jar, rent due, lights blink off. Still we laughed over paper plates, making big plans, talking crisscross. Cop car crawl past like it know my government name. I walk slow, hood half on, play it cool inside the flame. Teacher said you gifted. If I just apply myself, I applied it to the rhyme book, stacked it high in the shelf. These are corner store confessions from a shorty on the stairwell listening. Every scar came with a lesson. We was broke, but we still had vision. From the crate to the park to the session, turn pain into rhyme progression. This is corner store confession. Say a prayer, then we hit that mission. Yeah. If you grew up with a siren sing, you know every echo got a name. We pour a little out for the ones that left and tuck their stories in the bars we frame. These are corner store confessions from a shorty on the stairwell listening. Every scar came with a lesson. We was broke, but we still had vision. From the crate to the park to the session, turn pain into rhyme progression. This is corner store confession from the struggle to the list of legends.